down the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. The Spurs have only made 2 attempts, shooting poorly at the line in this one.
Well, solid numbers for this club from the free throw line this season, shooting about 77% collectively.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
And the slam dunk by Wall. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Wizards lead by 1. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. Wizards shooting 40% from the field. Mills and Manu at the guards. Boris Diaw is out there with Splitter, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. That's the San Antonio 5.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
Humphries with the steal. Here's the lob to the hoop. It's tipped. Here's Green. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Wizards.
Spurs.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
And it's Miller penetrating. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Andre Miller does a lot of things well on the floor, but he's not really a long-range shooter. So he needs the ball in his hands to be effective in your offense.
But Andre Miller is such a great passer. You want the ball in his hands.
Yeah, he's a really good decision maker. Perhaps one of the best lob passers we've had in the league in a long time. And he is truly a point guard. Thinks and feels the game as a quarterback.
Wizards leading by 3. That's going to be over a bit. Not watching for the line that time.
You know, that turnover right there isn't typical of the performance he's turned in today. That's his only turnover of the game. He's done a really good job taking care of the ball.
Matt Bonner, he's checked in for Boris Diaw. Ginobili with the steal. Goes up. The fast break ends at the rim with the jam.
Boy, this is shaping up to be a real barn burner.
Well, I think it already is. I mean, we're going to find out which team tightens up under the pressure and which one can stay poised.
Miller, no luck.
Great job defending the hoop there.
Good presence defensively inside.
Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark and Steve. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you hate to lose it.
Boy, after all this energy that both teams have expended, you're right, Clark. This would be a tough one to lose.
Ginobili kicks to Splitter. Bonner dishes to Splitter. Ginobili outside. Now the feed to Splitter. The dive for the ball. Clock is at 3. Beal from long range. That doesn't go either for Beal.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they can stretch this lead out.
San Antonio making a switch here. Duncan's checked in. And a change for the Wizards. John Wall's checked in for Andre Miller. Ginobili attacking. Lays it up, and despite the excellent defense at that. Ginobili's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Big time bucket inside. He had to get that one to go over the top, and he did.
And in the face of a defender who was towering over him, too.
That's his first personal foul.
Looking at the game Bill has been having, he has 8 points. He's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
Now his outside stroke has been really good today.
Nene, he's checked in for Washington. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Boy, still waiting for their first miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
It's Beal on the wing. But three. Rebound, San Antonio. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ginobili. That's good. Ginobili's got it all tied up now for San Antonio.
Killer instinct to get to the rim and tie this game up. And, oh man, this is getting interesting now.
Kicks it to Duncan. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his first personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that is the lead. Washington making some changes. Humphries comes in for Nene. And it's Webster in for Porter.
He'll be disappointed not to have converted all of them, but he did get the big one to give them the lead.
To the inside. And Leonard gets it to go. And the Spurs lead by 3. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Their activity at the defensive.
Boy, that was a massive sequence of events there. Absolutely clutch defense to trigger the break.
And we've seen games decided on plays caught just like that.
Effort and hustle plays often are big plays for a team.
Man, what a time to blow up a play and then turn it into a slam at the other end.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Outside for Beal. And they get it. Goes back up. And there's the pass to Wall. For 3. It's good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
A crucial basket.
They needed it.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Shooting for San Antonio.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
Boy, you hate to use the word choke, but to come away empty right there is just brutal. This game would have been over.
Gort's out with his screen on Leonard. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Obvious fouls.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
And he ends up making the second, and that narrows the gap to 1. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the 4th quarter. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul.
Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving.
Webster outside. Can't knock in the 3. It's off. It's the first that narrows the gap to 1. And both free throws good for Beal.
Incredible composure at the line to tie it up and give them a chance to get it to overtime.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Keep one on my staff with a new pump on me. It bequeaths me to mention that I've been bitten, but affords me to chuckle at what critics have written. He dresses insane, but his music admire. Ass and a winner from Vogue, and that's quiet. And ready to get fed like
Fires from 18. Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports.
That's a jump ball.
Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So the Wizards 5 right now. Beal and Webster out on the perimeter. Gortat is up there with Humphries. And it's Wall in the point guard position. Leonard attacking. Rebound by Webster. Webster's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the shot is good. 16 points for Wall.
Unbelievable basket. What a huge height disadvantage. I thought for sure it would be blocked.
Not this fella, Steve. Not at this stage of the game. Spurs going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way.
Clutch basket, especially over the top of the bigger defender.
Yeah, it just shows you the kind of fortitude and guts he has, Steve.
Leonard kicks to Mills. Here's Ginobili. Wall with some nice D.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
There's the triple. Here's Gortat. Rebound, San Antonio. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
Beal with it. Leonard picks him up. Beal the ball.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
Spurs trail by 6. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Outside Wall. Beyond the arc. And that one's good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Here's Mills. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
At the line for your Spurs.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. Got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That brings them within 8.
So far in the game for Mills, he's got 8 points, and he's hit the mark twice from 3-point range as well.
Well, it's no secret. I mean, the more points he can come up with from out there, the better off he'll be offensively.
And it's Manu Ginobili with the finish.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Here's Webster. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
They are not letting up, guys. They just keep coming at them.
And I'd say that lead is too big to overcome at this point.
Ginobili, that's for 2. No good off the front iron.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
Wall dishes to Gortat. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. And now a 10-point Wizards lead.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
And Mills kicks to bottom.
Foul call. Bradley Beal. That's his 3rd.
Good on the first, and that brings them within single
Shooting for
digits.
San Antonio.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
It's going to be a tough loss to swallow. They just didn't have much gas left in the tank once we got to overtime.
And so Washington takes the win. You know, Clark, they couldn't put him away in regulation, but after a superb